It was like an army general, right? Because I remember he says, "Go, action, one more, come on, run!" And the plane is on top, and he's on the thing. He's directing the pilot also. One more round, one more. क्या हो रहा है किसे? And then you see the shot, and you're like, "Oh, teri."
So Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, the crux of the plot is very much Kabir's, and it is just the most evocative character arc ever for a mainstream commercial villain.
6 years now, I think I've not made a film for a big screen, but I think with this one, I'm feeling very, very happy.
The biggest thing I've learned from this film is cinema.
The first narration I heard, I was blown over. I mean, I loved the very first narration.
I remember Amit uncle came. We were in the hotel room, and he saw कि मैं और मोटा हो गया. So he said, आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो और आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो. I can never forget that. Chocolate मंगवाई.
Hi, this is Prithviraj Sukumaran.
Hi, I'm Abbas Zafar.
Hi, मैं हूँ Jackky Bhagnani, and you're watching me on ETimes.
Hi and welcome to ETimes. My name is Jagar and today we have with us three personalities who are going to bring us one of the biggest releases of the year, Bade Miyan Chote Miyan. We've got Abbas Zafar, Prithviraj Sukumaran and Jackky Bhagnani. My first question, Ali, to you is, you're coming back to the big screen after a while, and you began with a compliment from Salman Khan wherein he said that I want this film to break the records of Sultan and Tiger. Is that more pressure now, or was there more pressure when you began this film?
No, he just added to the pressure. I like making films for big screen, so that is what I think we all enjoy. This is a event Eid film, so there is definitely a pressure of doing box office numbers. But keeping the numbers aside, I think what I'm most happy with is, there is a vision to a script, which gets finally made with the help of the cast, the crew, the producers, and I think some way or the other, it's all come together on this one. So now when we are watching the film, we feel that we have a very special film on hand, which is very, very entertaining, which is meant for all kinds of audience. Like I don't even remember which was the last films that you could go with your kids and watch. So this is that one film which you can go with your kids and watch, you can go with your grandparents. It's designed for community viewing, and at the same time, I think it's very, very visual, and it has this quality of keeping a smile on your face at the same time, and also bring a kind of drama which I like. So it's like these 6 years now, I think I've not made a film for a big screen, but I think with this one, I'm feeling very, very happy.
पूरी कसर पूरी कर दी मैंने इस picture
मैंने
से.
कर दी.
Prithviraj, as I believe that you also had date issues for this particular film, which I think is a good omen, because last time it happened with Salar and Goat
yes.
Life.
Yeah,
it happened,
yes.
and see what business Salar did.
Yeah, let's hope this also does 700 crores.
अरे chocolate मंगवाई.
So what do you think? Take it as a good omen that I'm so busy that people have to fight for my dates?
It's nothing like that, but I just think that it sort of emphasizes the fact that this was meant to happen. Because when Ali offered me the film, the first narration I heard, I was blown over. I mean, I loved the very first narration. And I have enough grasp of the medium by now to understand if I listen to something and I know that this person, Abbas Zafar, is making it, I would have had a fair idea how this is going to turn out. And I wanted to do it so badly, but unfortunately I was caught between Salar and, strangely enough, another Hindi film. But any which way, luckily things moved around and finally I was able to do it. And I'm so happy that it happened, because I would have felt rotten if I had let this go. I would have had so many sleepless nights. And now that I see the footage and the film, thank God I said yes and I could do this. It's just, I don't remember the last time I had so much fun playing a character. Because I don't get offered the bad guy very often. It's usually me as a producer pressurizing my directors to cast me as the bad guy and all that. But so I had a lot of fun, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful script and an even better character arc. So I keep saying this, Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, by now, since I have let the cat out of the bag, is designed very much in the franchise model. And each installment of a franchise model cinematic adventure, the story is always the villains, and the heroes come and save the world. So Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, the crux of the plot is very much Kabir's, and it is just the most evocative character arc ever for a mainstream commercial villain. And I'm glad I got to do it, and I had so much fun doing it. And the best thing is, Ali just shoots his actors so well. It's just he's made Akshay sir, Tiger, and me look really, really cool in the film.
I have been his fan since Gunde.
Yeah, me too.
Since Gunde, the first time,
Yeah.
And I was present at the launch of Mere Brother Ki Dulhan. So I remember when people were confusing him with Ali Zafar, the Pakistani actor who was also in the film.
Yes.
So from that to now, we see people say Ali Abbas Zafar, the director. He's come through a big and long journey as well.
And this is Ali's biggest film, and I am going to put my head under the guillotine and say his best short film.
Jackky, you, as a producer, this probably is the biggest film as a producer that you've undertaken. How much of a stress are you, or is Ali's pressure more, or is your pressure more?
See, always there is, of course, anxiousness, pressure, excitement, because, with his vision, we've gone out there to make the biggest film we've ever done as Pooja Entertainment. But I think, like Prithvi said, that, we all know what he's made, and I'm really, really proud of him. And I would actually like to go back, there was always a dream. I've always been a huge fan of, the Marvel, and I've been a huge fan of Bob Iger, actually. So, when Bade Miyan Chote Miyan came into my head, I was just hoping and praying that Ali says yes. And we don't want to tom-tom too much. On 10th April, you'll exactly know what he's done. And I think the audience will see, and hopefully, like he said, 700 crores.
700 crores.
Hopefully.
A magical number.
His pressure is कि cash गिनेंगे कैसे?
That's a good problem to have, actually.
Yeah. That's a problem we are wishing Jackky would have very soon. Yeah.
Now, Ali, you mostly work with Salman and a couple of films with Katrina. First film was with Katrina. How does working with those superstars help you in working with these superstars, Prithvi, Akshay sir, Tiger? How does that training help you, or is there no training you have to begin with as scratch as you can?
No, definitely. Every film that you do, teaches you something. And I think I would say that what Salman sir's films did to me was I became a lot more patient, So there was a lot of patience in me to handle Akshay sir and Tiger. But on the other hand, I just feel that for me, the good thing and the best thing about the entire cast of Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, including Prithvi, including the girls, including Akshay sir, Tiger, is that they are very disciplined as people, especially Akshay sir and Tiger. They have a routine, whether they are shooting, whether they are not shooting. They wake up at a certain time, they sleep at a certain time. And a film like Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, there is a huge vision to the film, and you can only make that vision happens when your core cast supports you, and especially because it's shot mostly on real locations. And that adds an extra pressure to you, because especially if you are in Scotland or anywhere in Europe, majorly this film is shot in Scotland and London and around London, the weather plays a key role. So you really need to have actors who are always standing by you, and you say the shot is ready and they just walk off or walk onto the set to give the shot. And that has been a great support on a film like this. Apart from that, I think the best thing about Akshay sir is that his sense of humor is so wicked, and he keeps the mood on the set so light that even in the most stressful situation, you feel happier, calmer, So as I said, that everything that I got from Salman sir just added on to that, multiplied with these guys, and I think we've shot this film in around 100 days,
Wow.
which for an action film is nothing.
True.
You can do a drama in 70, 80 days, but for an action film with sequences that we have in
And with your scale.
Yes, it is a very tight schedule, but we managed it only because of the support of the entire cast and crew.
Prithvi, are you enjoying the negative space a lot more than the hero space? Because I loved Salar. Kurti also I've seen. This one is an anti-hero, as Ali puts it. But do you think that as the negative lead or darker shade gives you more advantage as an actor?
Not really. I mean, it is just how the script is set up and how the filmmaker is seeing the whole script. But in a film like this, of course, I also see. I have to tell you that people might think Akshay sir and Tiger's characters are very unidimensional from the trailer, but they are not. It is it's beautifully written. The actual bromance and the organic humor that Bade Miyan Chote Miyan has, I think, is what will really come across as a surprise when you see the film. It's very, very nicely written, that track. But the fun is the villains, I must say. I enjoy having getting the opportunity to play characters that have such a dramatic arc within the film. And with Kabir in Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, it is just this wonderful character arc of menacing, vulnerable. You sometimes really end up liking him, and then the next scene you hate him. And that's just the wonderful way the character is written and the way he's shot it, way Ali has shot it. I am so shocked to see how well the scene constructions have come about, because I'm assuming he must have had an edit in mind, because the shoot was hectic. Like, I have not worked with another filmmaker who shoots at his pace. I'm telling you this because I'm also a filmmaker.
Yeah, you are.
Like, Akshay sir, Tiger and me could not even ask for the mirror in between takes. You should just, I mean, this is to be seen to be believed. Like, Ali has his camera on a steady cam with a mini zoom, and Ali holds the zoom control in his hands. Yeah. The director holds the zoom control in his hands. And it is a mad rush. And after like 2 hours of shoot, I'm go and ask Ali, did you get that what you wanted? Like, did you get that close up of that? All done. And in the edit, it's all fine. It's just mad. I mean, it was
like an army general, right? Because I remember he says, "Go, action, one more, come on, run!" And the plane is on top. Yeah. And he's on the thing. He's directing the pilot also. Exactly. One more round. Kya ho raha hai, kis hai? And then you see the shot, and you're like, "Oh, teri."
I remember I'm in the chopper in Scotland, in Glen Nevis, and the pilot is saying, "This guy's mad. This guy's mad." I'm like, "Yeah, this guy is mad."
आपके पोल खोल रहे सर और कुछ नहीं है.
But that's the fun we make films for, And as I
which explains the 100 days, or else it's impossible. Impossible to pull this off in 100 days. When I first heard the narration, I was thinking of 40-50 days inside a studio with green mats around me. Yeah. No, it's all real. So, yeah.
And I think somewhere or the other it shows, I just feel that, I've been fan of cinema which is made on real locations, and I try to do as much as I can. And there was a great production support, great support from the actors for us to achieve that kind of vision. There's a shot of Prithvi in Glen Nevis, as he said, which is, I think, he was very happy because he was wearing this huge fur coat, and we were at minus, I think, 7-8 degrees.
Oh, that day was cold.
And there's wind chill, and he gets out of a chopper with the downwash of the chopper, which is also making it cold, with my Steadicam operator. But when you see that shot on a big screen, you just feel that it was worth it. And I think that's the fun of making films.
Jackky, what's your memory of the original Bade Miyan Chote Miyan? I'm sure you would have been about in your teens and all.
Assumably. Actually, I was in my 8th standard, right? Yeah. And I was 150 kgs. Apart from many other things I remember, but one thing distinctly I remember Amit uncle came. We were in the hotel room, and he saw कि मैं और मोटा हो गया हूँ. So he said, आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो और आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो. That is something I clearly remember about the original Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, apart from, Chichi Bhaiya and Amit uncle having fun. I can never forget that. Yeah. आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो और आप ऐसे भी बढ़ रहे हो.
But look at him now, yeah. I mean,
but I want to add something on this film. Like Ali said, that what he's achieved in 100 days is just beyond imagination. And, when the second day only, everyone understood what he's making, and it became like a relay, right? Where everyone kept passing on the baton, and all the actors, all the crew he bought, and even the producers, right? I played a catalyst role in the beginning, but the 2 stars of this film have been Himanshu and Dad, because they were on the field, both of them, providing everything he wants, because, he had to be given that support. so that, you know, it can be achieved in 100 days. So, you know, this, I said in my earlier interview also, for me, the biggest thing I've learned from this film is cinema, of how when everything comes together, this is what happens, you know, and yeah, that's what I would. You're saying something? No, that's what.
Prithvi, because you worked with Akshay as a producer as well, you also, I guess it's Shabana's 7th anniversary, it released 7 years ago today.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, Naam Shabana released 7 years today. Now, how is your equation with Hindi cinema? Do you watch it regularly? Do you watch it, or how did you know of Ali's work in the past? Because
Everyone's seen Ali's films. I mean, it's even in Kerala. I mean, people know Ali's work quite well. And yeah, Kerala is, I think, very cosmopolitan that way in terms of being a film viewing audience, because Hindi films release in Hindi, Tamil films release in Tamil. And even maybe Telugu films, Telugu and Kannada maybe release in dubbed versions, but there's a large audience who want to see them in the original language. And Ali's work is very, very famous in the south of India and especially in Kerala. Sultan is one of the biggest hits from Bollywood in the south. And of course, Tiger Zindaya, you know, is again a cult classic for us in the south. And I remember, I don't know if Ali remembers this, I think I first met him when he was setting up Brother Ki Dulhan. Like, I was, I think, prepping for Aurangzeb.
I was prepping for Gunde.
Oh, you're prepping for Gunde, correct, yeah. So second film. So I remember meeting him like casually, and I think it was Adi or Shanu who told me, watch out for this guy. He's like going to be the next big thing. So, and this, yeah, this was in what, 2011, 12, yeah.
But Ali, I don't think it's a pressure now for you, because I think the industry knows if they want to scale a vision and that huge canvas, Ali is the person to go to.
Well, you know, see, I just feel, Jigar, what is very important is to have a story more than the scale. I just feel that there is a story that lends itself to be shot at a certain scale, but people always remember the stories. And what I work the most towards is to put a good script together. When you narrate it to a producer or an actor, they should be excited enough to say that we want to be a part of this film. Whether it was Tiger, whether it was Sultan, whether it's even Bade Miyan, I feel sad when an actor says, I don't want to do this film. That's a different thing that an actor or a producer says, oh, ye film nahi banate, let's work on something else. I just feel that as a director and a writer, what is your biggest battle is that when you narrate a script, that person should say, I want to be a part of this. That is where the maximum work goes. Scale and everything comes, that's a second layer of vision, but what people will remember, you know, there are sometimes films which are not huge in scale, but those stories are so beautiful and those characters are so beautiful that you always remember them. And I say it for Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, that as Prithvi said, that what you've seen in the trailer is just the beginning. All the characters are very well chalked out, they're there for a reason, and we are dealing with a problem which is very much today's problem. And when people watch that, and it's a problem that our younger generation is going through, and that's something that the whole world is speaking at this point of time. So when you see a Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, you understand that there is a certain kind of craziness at the speed that we are moving forward can bring to the world, and if you don't question that, it will move into catastrophe. So you have to stop that. And that is what Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, that's why the line is there that the world is about to end. That is what his character says, that I am the doomsday. So there's a lot more happening there, and I would say there's a lot of drama in the film.
Okay. Prithvi, so when I saw the trailer of it, I was a bit upset because your face was not seen, it's in the mask. And there was a running joke that if Prithvi is not available for the interview, let's make a person sit with a mask and get the interview done.
Yeah, we should have.
What will you do with the voice?
Yeah, the voice. Yeah.
By the way, he's actually taken that voice out. It's not like it's not more. He's
Sorry?
No, I mean, so a lot of people thought that the voice is some voice modulation software or something, but it's just I've done that voice. You know?
Wow.
So Ali and me sort of we decided that we land on something. But most importantly, what I want to say is the mask, the voice, they are not there just for the visual impact of it. There's a story behind it. There's a reason why he is masked. There is a reason why his voice is this way. It is not him trying to sound menacing, but his voice is that way because of what happened in his past. And that is the core of Bade Miyan Chote Miyan. That is the actual essence of the plot. Yeah.
Because I was like, it's such a pretty handsome face. Where is the face in? Because I see everyone's face. That kaha gaya iska?
That's for the film.
Yeah, that's for the film. That's the story actually.
You're
Yeah.
saving the best for the film.
Yeah.
Jackky, do we see any old songs from the original making it back? Because I saw one tinge, one riff in the trailer. I could hear it.
If we tell you everything, then
But building the excitement for it because it has fabulous soundtrack for it.
wait till Delhi.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.